Please rise for the pledge.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Good morning, Tigers. Today is Monday, March 10th, and it's the beginning of Try 3. We made it.
Congratulations to all the students who worked on the musical this weekend.
Those performances were amazing. You need to take a day to rest now. We have a big day coming up.
With the ACT tomorrow, field trips on the horizon, and lots of counseling information, we're going to lend counseling a hand and give you a few details you need to know.
While our juniors are taking the ACT and seniors get the day off, our freshmen and sophomores will have the opportunity to visit 2 different college campuses and learn more about furthering their education. Ms. Seacard has some tips.
The biggest thing that everybody needs to make sure they wear are good walking shoes. There's a lot of walking involved. You'll get to see the whole campus or a good part of the campus, so make sure you've got good shoes that you can walk in, and dress in layers. I don't know what the forecast is for next Tuesday. Hopefully it's a beautiful day, but if not, we want to make sure that we have sweatshirts or jackets if it's a little chilly, because this stuff is going to happen rain or shine. Freshmen going to Stout will have lunch provided to them by the campus, so they don't need to worry about bringing anything for that. But 10th graders who did not order a school lunch will need to make sure they bring money so they can buy themselves something to eat at the mall after their tours. More information will be coming out later this week or early next week regarding bus assignments and tour groups and things like that, so make sure you watch your email.
It looks like tomorrow is sunny, but not quite as warm. Roman will have more for you about that in the weather later.
Counseling is busy. A recruitment and retention coordinator from the UW-Platteville School of Education is here today to tell you about their education program.
UW-Platteville School of Education has been preparing educators for over 150 years. To sign up for a meeting with the representative, please email Ms. Ravola or visit the counseling office.
At the beginning of every trimester, there's a period of time where every student has the ability to drop a class that they don't like or add a class that they would rather take. This period of time does not last forever, though, and you need to pay attention to the deadline.
Cody Arnold is a Black River Falls alumni who works all of the home athletic games.
Yeah, so Cody helps with the flow of the girls' basketball games.
It's important to remember that teachers aren't required to sign those drop ad forms. Often teachers weigh multiple factors when considering your requests.
Class composition, requirements, and more are all important as they think about the whole group.
Well, sports are wrapped up for the winter and just starting today for spring. We see you, track.
Yay! Evie Bolger looked back at a group we didn't focus on during the season, the managers.
Kaylee Wood and Peyton Taylor both have experience managing boys hockey, but what exactly do managers have to do? What duties do they have to fulfill?
On an average practice, we fill water bottles and we sit up in the booth and we do our homework to make sure our grades stay up so that we can participate in games and practice.
For games, there's multiple different stats that we all take. Well, there's 2 paper stats. One paper stat is the face-offs, shots on goal for both goalies, and then the goals we make throughout the game. And then the other one is turnovers, blocked shots, and penalties that we have.
With all these tasks, squeezing everything in may become overwhelming.
I would say yes, it is stressful sometimes when we're on a time crunch and there's not much time to fill water bottles, or if we're not really paying attention during the game, the stats can get all messed up, and yeah, that's not good.
Through the mistakes and accomplishments, coaches and players ensure to give their managers credit.
I think we do get the recognition that we deserve. I mean, there always could be a little bit more, but we are involved in everything, such as parent night, senior night if you're a senior. We get involved in team meals, so I think we do get the recognition. I think we have all become close over time, and I think that's very good for us because we do a lot of stuff together and we're by each other every day, so we need to get along.
Managers are definitely the unsung heroes of the team.
We've got just a few more pieces to announce, but first let's give Roman the floor for the weather. Take it away, Roman.
Oh, well, that took long enough, but thanks, guys. Looking at this, we got a pretty handsome week looking at us right now. Today, we're looking at some serious spring weather. Could get up to 70. Right now, it's kind of staggering in those high 60s, but there's a chance of getting up to that 70-degree high. We're seeing winds of like 10 miles an hour, a bit windy. Partly cloudy, throughout today and tonight. But I'm going to pause before we keep going. I'm going to say my joke, because I know you guys love it. What's a weatherman's favorite kind of food? A burrito. Oh, rough crowd. All right. Anyways, moving on to tomorrow and Wednesday. You know, tomorrow you got the juniors with the ACT. It's going to be like 47, basically 50 degrees. Nice day. Sucks that we're going to have to be inside till noon. But, yeah, and then you got Wednesday. So I just heard the crickets. Wednesday, it's partly cloudy and sunny again with those mid-50s. So that's what we got lined up this week. Back to the desk.
Thanks, Roman.
Here are the last few items.
Music students, if you sold butter braids, remember that they will be delivered on Wednesday. Please make sure to have arrangements to take your items home.
And finally, if you're an officer in Skills USA or FCCLA or on the robotics team or in drumming, you've got a meeting to go to.
That's all for today. Thanks for watching Paw Print Live. I'm Peyton.
And I'm Lauren. Have a superb day, Tigers.